It didn't start with a scream. It started with silence. One man in one hospital room who didn't die like he was supposed to. When he opened his eyes again, the world ended. Let's begin intro. Welcome to Timeline Explained. Today we're diving into the full timeline of a zombie apocalypse. From the first infected human, to the collapse of civilization, to the rise of new nations 50 years later. Phase 1. The origin day -7. The first case. A researcher in a remote lab becomes patient zero. A mutated fungus, not unlike real-life cordyceps, jumps to humans. It spreads through spores, bites, infected blood, contaminated air, and dark, damp environments. He collapses. Doctors fail to identify the infection. Within 24 hours, he dies. Within 25 hours, he wakes up. Day 0. The outbreak begins. The infected man attacks hospital staff. Security footage shows him sprinting unnaturally fast. Fungal veins spread across his face. Doctors think it's a drug reaction, until he breaks a nurse's spine. By the time the government arrives, the infection has already spread to 40 people. All missing, all mutating. Day 1 to 3, City 0. Falls. A small city becomes the first fallen zone. Phones capture horrifying clips. People biting strangers, glowing fungal eyes, violent spasms, infected climbing on walls, bodies not staying dead. The government quarantines a city, but infected escape through sewers, tunnels, and highways. Phase 2. Global spread. Week 1. Panic spreads. In 1 week, cases appear in 27 countries. Airports shut down. Travel bans start. People riot for food and medicine. Social media goes insane with videos of runners, screamers, mutated limbs, infected animals, people turning in minutes. Governments say, stay calm, but the world is already collapsing. Week 2. Government failure. Police are overwhelmed. The military tries to control the infected, but quickly realizes bullets don't stop the fungus. Only brain destruction works. Cities fall faster, food runs out, hospitals collapse, electricity fails, internet becomes unreliable. Week 4. Global blackout. The infection spreads to every continent. Power grids overload. Nations lose communications. Nuclear plants go offline. The world enters the great silence. No broadcasts, no governments. Only survival. Phase 3. Types of infected month. 2. Mutations begin. The fungus mutates based on environment. Strains appear. 1. Runners fast, aggressive, newly infected. 2. Lurkers hide in dark places, ambush prey. 3. Screamers emit sonic shrieks that attract hordes. 4. Brutes large, armored fungal plates covering their bodies. 5. Spores, dead bodies, releasing airborne infection. Each mutation makes survival harder. Phase 4. The fall of humanity. Year 1, cities are graveyards. Skyscrapers stand empty. Cars block highways. Bodies rot in the streets. Fungal vines cover buildings. Only small survivor groups remain. Rooftop farmers underground, bunker families, highway scavengers, floating boat communities. Humanity is reduced from 8 billion to 400 million. Year 3, new territories. Humanity divides into survival zones, safe zones, walled cities with armed guards, burn zones, regions permanently on fire to prevent fungus growth, black forests, places overgrown with mutated fungal trees. No one returns. Frozen zones, cold regions where infection slows. Humans adapt, but the infected evolve faster. Phase 5, the New World Year. 5. Survivor factions. Different survivor groups form. 1. The Wardens. Military survivors in armored cities. 2. The Free Tribes. Nomads who live on the move. 3. The Cleaners. Professional infected hunters. 4. The Cult of Spores. People who worship the infection. 5. The Engineers. Scientists trying to cure or weaponize the fungus. Human conflict becomes as dangerous as the zombies. Year 10. The super-infected. The fungus reaches a terrifying stage. The Titan, a building-sized infected rooted into the ground, controlling thousands. The hive mind linked infected, acting as one creature. The whisperers infected, who mimic human voices to lure survivors. Humanity no longer faces zombies, but evolving predators. Phase 6. Hope returns. Year 20. The cure discovery. A group of scientists finds hope. Some rare humans have genetic immunity. Their blood slows the infection. Their DNA might hold the cure. But immune survivors are hunted by infected inhumans. Year 25, the final human war. Safe zones wage war to control immune survivors. This is humanity's darkest era. Drones fight over ruined cities. Armored vehicles battle hordes. People turn on each other. Humanity is its own worst enemy. Phase 7's the endgame. Year 50, the world reborn. After decades, the infection begins to weaken. Nature overtakes cities. Forests reclaim highways. Animals adapt to avoid spores. Humanity rebuilds in floating ocean cities, mountain strongholds, underground bunkers clean, sterile dome cities, we survive. Not because we're stronger, but because we learned. Final chapter. Humanity returns. 50 years after the outbreak, Earth belongs to nature again. Humans are no longer the rulers, just one species fighting to stay alive. But the world has changed forever, and in the ruins, deep underground, the fungus waits. Because apocalypse isn't a moment, it's a cycle. And someday, it may rise again. Thanks for watching the Zombie Apocalypse Timeline. If you want next,